single mom before I got married. For years, I was a single mom to Michelle. And
some mistakes mothers make. Nollywood actress Aigbe spills on her parenting mistakes in a video. She actually spilled this while giving an emotional speech during the premiere of My Mother is a Winch, yeah, the movie that still recounted how her daughter Michelle was traumatized because she hit a bucket on her head, yes, during an argument, guys. In fact, Macy was like, she really regretted this, that she did this when she was younger. And at the end of the day, she now realized that this is a whole lot of mistakes that mothers are really making. Yeah, this mother of two says she really apologized to her daughter. That was after years, after so many years, she realized that she really made mistake. And she now threw this advice to mothers out there. They should always start having a conversation with their kids. They should start having conversation with their kids, because it's very, very important. It's very, very, very important for parents always have a good conversation with their children. I had actually dropped this advice in the other of my channel. Yes, talking about parenting skill. Parenting skill, we're talking about have a whole lot. Why? In fact, that makes some parents don't even know about it. There are a whole lot about parenting. You know, when I come across that, I was like, whoa, go. There are some certain mistakes, including me, myself here, have actually made a mistake. And you know, when you realize this mistake, oh no, this is a mistake. Before you know it, you have already scared that child away from you. This child is no one more closer to you. You know, they will be traumatized. They will be so afraid of you. Even when they want to drop a conversation, it will be very hard for them to even drop, okay, mom, something like this happened in school or something like that happened in school. They will be so afraid to relate with you. So that is why all this kind of, harshness and all the rest is not really nice. It's good to have a very close relationship with your child, so your child can be so open to you to drop that information when that information that is very necessary, that one they cannot be able to hold, that one that can be very, very bad or very damaging to their life. They can equally have a very confident time to drop this information to you as a mother. You understand? So Mercy realized that she truly made a mistake. And when she realized this mistake, it have taken a whole lot of years. At that point, her daughter was like, she made a call. She put a call through her daughter while she was in Canada, and the daughter refused to pick this call. She tried so many times, she did not pick, and she decided to pass the call through a friend. And that friend was like, okay, I will call. She will call later. And finally, when she was able to reach to her daughter was like, I've been calling you, why you're not picking? And she said, Mommy, I am really, really traumatized. She was like, why? What happened? She now realized that, remember that it was time you threw a bucket on, and she was still harsh when the daughter spoke out based on the trauma she had been facing ever since that time. She did not still realize that it was a mistake. It's now she now realized that, oh, this is a true mistake, guys. And she really apologized. Today, she have make up and she have filled the gap and tried to throw this advice to others outside there to please, we should make an amend on how we deal with our kids, more especially females. Let me leave you guys to listen to her anyway, before I continue with my own opinion and also advice to mothers outside there.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so you might think that, the upbringing I gave you was so harsh. I was harsh. I can't lie. I was harsh. Yeah, but I raised a vessel for God. Yeah, I said, people should clap for me now.
All our hands together.
So I had to send a text message to her a few days ago, and I said, that's one thing this film taught me.
Let's pay attention.
We need to have, it's very important to have closure on so many issues. And then we need to also pay attention to our kids. I'm just going to, please, I won't bore you. I'm just going to quickly share the story. I'm not being major. So, a few years ago, I sent my daughter to Canada for school. And one day, I was calling her, she didn't pick my calls. I called her friend. I'm like, Precious, I'm calling your friend. She's not picking my call. So she said, okay, Mommy, I'm going to call you back. Then she called me back. I said, okay, Mommy, you can call me. She's not pick. And then when she picked, I'm like, Michelle, I've been calling, you're not picking my call. She said, Mommy, I'm traumatized. I said, what's trauma? Are you okay? She said, Mommy, I remember you hit a bucket on my head one day. And then I said, are you mad? You make place. Oh, so because you're abroad now, I'm not thinking of how that would make her feel. That's what this film will do to a lot of people. I think it's about time we start to have this conversation. We have a lot of damaged adults around everywhere, yeah, who are not properly healed from their childhood trauma. So I'm so proud to be part of this project. I'm sure a lot of you have been seeing how I've been pushing this film in my blood, because I believe that it's time we need to start having these conversations. I mean, that's why we have narcissists all over the place. Like, people are still stuck. And, you know, as African parents, we are too proud. We are too proud. So if I can do it, I think probably if I can do it, my apology 3 days ago, I told Michelle, I'm sorry. She was like, Mommy, are you okay? Are you alright? Is everything going on with you? Are you good? So if I can do that, I think, you know, a lot of people will be able to relate to this film, to resonate with a lot of people. It's a call to action to African parents. Yes, I get it, but there should be limitations to what we do actually. Too much of everything they say is bad. Yes. So please.
Yes, guys, you have heard from her. This is reality. Single mothers, I know it's not really easy. Yes, sometimes, you know, when you look at yourself, how is it going to be? I can recall there was a particular time she actually she break that news that there was a time that her daughter is supposed to travel, both of them are supposed to travel for her school, for the trip to outside the country, but because she could not be able to afford for the 2 tickets, she have to allow her daughter to go. At a point, she felt like, in fact, bringing her daughter back to Nigeria to come and study here in Nigeria, because at that point in time, it was not really easy for her. So all these things can contribute to so many things that will make you to, you know, flee on them, you know, say things you're not supposed to do, things you're not supposed to do. But guys, at the end of the day, let us also remember that it's also, you know, sounding on them. It's not really easy on them. The trauma is another thing entirely. You can imagine that when you call your daughter and your daughter was like, Mommy, please. So she was just like, if I come back today, this is what is going to happen. Are you going to do the other one, or did you know? So that will also make them to feel so bad. So the best thing parents should do is to do what? More closer to their children. No matter the situation, no matter how you find yourself, don't throw that anger on them. Yes, as a single mother, I know there are some certain things you will look at, you say, these children, because of you, I'm suffering like this. It's because of you, I am not this. It's because of you, I'm not. Before you know it, the anger will be more, and you'll be, you know. So I think she actually realized her mistake, and this is an opportunity to also advise mothers outside there to be more kind and closer to their kids. All right, let's take a look at how people, you know, reacted to this. All right, yeah, from the comment section, I am Dulce. Can't wait for her own wedding with Diamond. Wow. Then Blue says, my prayer is that let her not get that character of snatching someone's husband. When I not get joy, you. All right, the next one is coming from Maddie. Say, I still said it on my status this morning that mothers actually owe their firstborns apology, because most of us were raised in a very harsh manner teaching, and you know how to pretend even when life throws rock at you. God help us. Another person say, a vessel of God, that's all matters. Yeah, according to her mother, she's a vessel of God. That really makes her to go more closer to God, you know. Then Official King has to say, I haven't healed from childhood trauma either, child. Sorry about that, dear. I have to say, my mother was very harsh with me too, and she raised a vessel of God. I am happy. Paro say, my mom was harsh to me when I was much younger, but damn, she raised a vessel of God. Thank God. Why Mary that say, she said so many beautiful things. God bless her. I even now say, not healed from childhood trauma. With laughing emoji, I see hell. Okay, crying emoji, I see hell from my mama. To a point, I called my dad on phone and asked him if this woman is truly my biological mother. Why I was child. Why I wait in her treat my brother, older brother, like a king. I faced so much pain. That one no good though. No, nah. Anyway, mothers, sometimes, you know, when you look at girl child, you say, I made they no can spoil. You go can't use her own hand. Selena says she really raised a vessel for God. Take your flower, mama. Lava say, I am still traumatized from my childhood experience, but in a society where I was raised, their belief is that only the rich need physiology to help with their trauma. And it have really my relationship with people, and I can't help it, but only me know that I need help, child. Let's just say I've already had a conversation with my mom. She apologized. It was the only kind of parenting she knew with my child now. I am very international. My mom lives with me and she can see the difference in my parenting now compared to then. Give room for fairness and permissiveness. Yes, it's very important. I said I am guilty of that earlier. And when I realized that, oh, when I started attending this parenting skill training, oh man, I was like, oh my goodness, I really made a whole lot of mistakes. Some mistakes that need to be corrected, guys. It's very, very important and it's good to learn this. Parenting skill is very, very important. To know it and know it to the core so they can be able to use it, utilize it well on your kids. You will see that the bond, the relationship, everything will continue to flow. That is it. All right, guys, that is just exactly what it is. Once again, thank you guys and God bless you for watching. Do subscribe, do share, and also do like. Thanks and bye for now.